Hey everyone, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome to Season 1, Episode 1 of my FC24 Daily Chelsea Career Mode here today on the channel. The main objective of this series is to try and win as many trophies as we can and bring glory back to Chelsea Football Club. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. Let me know feedback and suggestions in the comments and players you would like me to sign. We're playing on Ultimate Difficulty as always and doing a tactical view only career mode. It's the best way and only way to play career mode in my opinion. If you think you're a good football manager as you can't rely on your own skillfulness with a controller, it's a pretty big crutch in my opinion. If you fully rely on skill, even a good FIFA/FC player can win trophies with a terrible team. So in this series we're going to have to be sensible and smart with our tactics and signings as we're not controlling the team. In this video, we're going to play the entirety of Season 1, and at the exact same time tomorrow, we're going to be doing Season 2. We're going to be doing a season per video. So, let's meet the team and lay out Season 1's main objectives. So, looking at this side, I think a top 4 finish is doable, and potentially either a Carabao Cup or FA Cup final. We've got no European football this season, which is quite disappointing. However, looking at the overall ratings of some of these players, it's kind of shocking compared to how much money Chelsea spent in real life for some of these guys. Like, their overall rating doesn't reflect how good they are in real life. Like, Mudryk at a 75 rating is ridiculous. Jackson at 76. So we've also got to take that into consideration, that in Season 1, a lot of these players are nowhere near as good enough as they are in real life. Nkunku is our highest rated player. Now, here are our overall ratings, and I think it's probably a smart idea to recall some of these loanees. We could definitely use someone up top, like Romelu Lukaku, 30 years of age, 84 overall. I could see myself building a team around him, put my arm around his shoulder, and say, you're the main striker up top. We're going to be playing, of course, a high-octane, high-aggressive gegenpress style of football. Kerr is currently on loan at Real Madrid. I feel like I could use him off and on for cup games, and also it's just a waste him being at Real Madrid. He's 28, 81 overall. Even if we don't play him every single game, we can probably sell him on for a future free. Hakim Ziyech is currently out on loan at Galatasaray. He's going to come back as well, as we are going to try and push for that top 4 spot. Also, we might just look to sell them potentially later on. So I think this is the team I want. Lukaku leading the line, Nkunku off the left, a 4-3-3 holding, Sterling on the right, Fernandes, Gallagher, Fofana, Silva, Chilwell, James and Kepa, as he's higher rated than Sanchez. So looking at this side, we could probably deal with a main centre-back, and we probably could look to bring in a midfielder. We haven't got a crazy amount of money, and we are using strict transfers, so it's going to be quite hard to lure top players to the club. Also, I think it blocks transfers from teams like United, Chelsea, at Spurs, and like other main rivals and whatnot. So what are our objectives? Okay, so a little bit of stupid academy ones. Clean streak of 7, that's doable. UEFA Champions League, that's what the board wants me to do. Interesting. So I've gone through and shortlisted some players, and we're currently negotiating for Marquinhos first. 29 years of age, going to be roughly probably around about 86 overall. And the first signing we're going to make for this Chelsea career series is bringing in Marquinhos, another Brazilian centre-back. He's going to be partnering with his international counterpart, Thiago Silva. They're going to have good chemistry. He's now come in for £75 million from PSG, and you never know. If he plays as long as Thiago Silva, we could have him for the next 10 years. So Marquinhos is our first main signing for this Chelsea career series. At a whopping 88 overall. Wow, he's better than what I expected. Okay, it's time to go for a midfielder now. I would love to get Barella, but he might be too expensive. So, unfortunately, that deal fell through, and we're actually going to go and try and sign Çalhanoğlu, which we ultimately do. Unfortunately, the Barella deal fell through, and we're going to be signing the Turkish magician, Çalhanoğlu, in midfield. He's going to come in and help us out. So we've signed 2 crucial first-team players, which I prefer. I like to go with the more Jose Mourinho approach, especially if we're playing on the harder difficulties on FIFA. You got to play with and spend money on first team regulars. For £50 million, a little bit expensive, but he's going to slot right into the side. So there's our budget gone. Marquinhos in, along with Çalhanoğlu. So Marquinhos is going to play off the right. Same with Çalhanoğlu. Pretty decent midfield three. Reece James, the captain. Maybe in the future, depending on how many seasons we do, we could look to shift and change out Lukaku. The thing is as well, we're going to give Lukaku a chance, but if not, and it doesn't go up as much as we expect, he's going to bag goals. He's a fantastic player on career mode, but we could maybe look to move him on. Chilwell as well. We're going to play him over Cucurella for now. We'll see how that goes though. But in the future, maybe a goalkeeper, maybe a left back. Let me know players you would like me to sign in those positions. But there is the bench as well. Motorweke, why is he like 77 overall, which is a little bit shocking. So we're going to bring in Hakim Ziyech. We've got a bunch of players we can loan out as well. Not the biggest fan of some of those new centre-backs. They're quite slow and lethargic for whatever reason. We could even loan out like Brozier as well. But that is pretty much this team set up. So let's see if we've got any incoming transfers and if any deals get made. So Dortmund want James. We're going to straight out refuse. Bayern Munich want Sterling. We're going to say no as well. We're going to change some positions of some of my players. I'm going to play Nkunku off the left. We could maybe shift him to a striker in the future, but I feel like I want to try him off that left-hand side. Brozier, we've managed to receive a £10 million bid. We're going to reject, as I would personally prefer the Albanian to go on a loan. We've got some comings and goings, and we've made the decision to loan out Sarr for 12 months. Doesn't look overly Basque, but he's gone to Bilbao. Alright, so first match of the season, we're going to be playing against Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. Massive opportunity, going to be hosting them at the Bridge. Hopefully we can pick up a win. Let's get stuck into them. They're playing a Gegenpress. Here is the Liverpool team. First match of the season, massive opportunity. Marquinhos and Çalhanoğlu on their debuts. Let's go. Lukaku on the breakaway starts off the scoring 3 minutes in. He's back at Chelsea and he bleeds blue and blue through and through. Nice. Chelsea 1-0 up. Liverpool on the counter-attack. Silva can't track Nunez. And Liverpool bring one back just before the 20th minute. It's a super tight ball game here. 1-1 as we go. Just before the 30th minute. Great ball over the top. Good header from Silva. Chelsea looking to recycle the football well. Back to Silva. Transitioning from defense to attack. Enzo Fernandez finds Çalhanoğlu. Back to Enzo Fernandez, who makes it 2-1. And within 30 minutes, there's been 3 goals. Man, we look good. We're oozing with confidence. Oh no! We've conceded a terrible header on the stroke of half-time. It's 2-2. Nice. Chelsea, second half now. 2-2. Lukaku on the breakaway. Back to Enzo Fernandez, who's been spraying the football so well. And Sterling, haven't seen much of him in this match. He's on the right-hand side now. Goes all the way himself and bags a brilliant goal. 3-2. Just need to hold on for that little bit longer. Luis Diaz. Liverpool go forward, looking to save the points. Diogo Jota, the Portuguese international. Back to Trent. Trent. Back to McAllister. Liverpool find Mo Salah, our former player, funnily enough. Gravenberch. Ah, would you believe it? Chelsea denied at the end from a brilliant brace. Damn. And ultimately the match ended 3-3. 6 goals. A lot to improve on. I feel like our goalkeeping probably let us down more or less. Defense, midfield, overall good. So, Chalobah's now been loaned out. I'm not going to use him. Moving on now to match day 2. We pick up a draw against Liverpool. The team is still learning my tactics, and we're getting a bit of a feel for the side. We might need to slightly rotate some players here and there. But moving on now, match against West Ham. Down in London, of course. Going away to the West Ham London Stadium. Huge rivalry between the Blues and the Hammers. Bragging rights for London. Here we go. Pretty solid team under Moisey. Let's go. I really love this super low angle as Chelsea go forward. Fernandes with a golden opportunity bags it for the Blues, and we go 1-0 up within 5. We are playing on the PC version of FIFA, of course. And maybe you guys can help me in the comments. I haven't figured out how to troubleshoot this like fading effect. It only happens when a goal is scored and in tactical view only. I don't know why it happens. It's nothing. It's not a big issue at all. But I would like to try and fix it if I could. Doesn't make any difference to me. 1-0 up. Looking for our second. And Cuckoo! Oh, somehow sneaks it in. Very weak handling from the West Ham goalkeeper. 2-0 up. Dominating the Hammers. Looking to come back in this match. Oh, nice. The Blues have picked up the football well. They're going to try and counter-attack. Lukaku to Sterling. This front three is flowing. And Enzo Fernandez bags another sensational bottom left goal. 3-0 up against the Hammers. We're doing well in this Chelsea career series. Let's go. 3-0 up. Looking for a fourth. Ball in. Kepa holds. Just needs to hold on to that clean sheet. Oh, good header there from Lukaku. Chanoglu loses the ball terribly. Chelsea trying to hunt and push. The Hammers trying to save some face. Kudus. Oh, we've won it back. Oh, that's a really good pass. A nice tidy pass there by Chanoglu. And Chelsea hit him on the break. And Cuckoo in the box. Slips in. Raheem the Dream. Raheem Sterling makes it 4-0. What a result so far. And we ultimately beat West Ham United a whopping 4-0. What a result. That's what I'm talking about. That was so much better of a performance. Clean sheet as well. Alright, well, transfer deadline day. Couple transfers coming in. Manchester United want former Leicester City centre-back Wesley Fofana. We're going to block that. And also Liverpool come in for Cucurella. So, let's go through deadline day now. Broja looked like he could go to Sevilla potentially. Cole Palmer is going to go out on a 2-year loan. Someone like him, he's pretty good in real life at the moment. Playing some good football for Chelsea Football Club. But just terribly not highly rated in this. Broja, we could look to permanently move out. Coming to the last couple of hours of transfer deadline day. We've been incredibly shrewd and smart with our signings already. Getting our deals done early. So we won't need to rely on any last minute deals. So Cole Palmer is going out on a 2-year loan deal to hopefully go up and become a little bit more higher rated. Alright, looks like Chelsea and Arsenal are fighting over some centre-back there. Oh, he could actually go to Strasbourg if the transfer deal falls through. But so far, bringing back my loanees. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought that was to Arsenal. It's the Monza badge. I was like, oh, that's a pretty smart signing. Atletico Madrid loaning out Soyuncu to Arsenal. Oh, Anthony Martial leaves Manchester United for £21 million. And the Brozier deal, oh, okay, so it's resulted in a 2-year deal to Strasbourg. Yeah, I don't mind that. I'd rather keep him on the books if I can. Stone's going to Tottenham. All right, so after 6 games played, we sit on 12 points, 3 wins, 3 draws. Manchester City top of the league, followed by Arsenal in 2nd, Newcastle 3rd, Man United 4th, Liverpool in 6th, Everton in 7th, as we move on and face Fulham at Craven Cottage. Let's get stuck into them. Man, I can't stand Fulham as a football club. The name, the badge, the stadium, it's just kind of gross. All right, let's get stuck into them. Lukaku, great ball. Oh, sinks it 15 minutes in. And hopefully we can send Fulham right back down to the championship. You do forget there's a massive rivalry between the two. Fulham and Chelsea. Oh, great goal there. 2-0. Like, there's a bunch of like really old historic history with Fulham, but they're just sort of a meh football club, aren't they? 2-0 up. Half time. Good ball in. Can we somehow save this attack? Sterling on the ball. Really tidy pick up from Manchester City. Chanoglu. Oh, backed him as well. Oh, it's going to go near post OP. He makes it 3-0. Looking good. Oh no, Choupo-Moting. Oh, on the breakaway. The former Bayern Munich striker. Picks up a goal late in the 74th. But at this point in the match, I'm not too fast. It's probably no more than a consolation goal at this particular point. Chanoglu. Been fantastic since joining the club. Beats one. Just needs to beat the last one, and he does. And it's a brilliant goal. A nice single effort there from Chanoglu. Picks up a glorious goal. 4-1 up. Liverpool. Trying to get another consolation goal. They ain't getting any more. Traore back to Choupo-Moting. Still a cracking clinical finisher. But it's not going to be enough. As Chelsea beat Fulham 4-2 at the end of the day. Okay, after 8 games played, we sit in 6th, but it still seems to be super tight. There's basically 8 teams that could all arguably play European football. Particularly Champions League. Probably not Everton. Anyway, we're going to be hosting the Gunners now. Let's get stuck into them. At Stamford Bridge, let's face our former player, Kai Havertz. I've jinxed it now. Oh, good block there. Arsenal on the attack. Saka to Gabriel Jesus. Man, it still blows my mind that Manchester City let him go. I can't believe it. Nkunku looking to respond quickly from Gabby's goal. Floats onto the right. Lukaku puts his name on the score sheet. And it's like he never left. He is such a good football player in FC career mode. I can't recommend Romelu Lukaku enough. 1-1. Arsenal looking for number 2. Saka on the inside. Back to Jesus. And he is the bane of my existence in career mode. He scores so many goals against me. That's probably why I don't like the signing that much. 2-1 up. Chelsea looking to respond quickly. Can't get the ball into Lukaku. We somehow recycle the ball. Fernandes at the edge of the box. Wicked back heel. Chanoglu. Never fear. The Turk is here. 2-2. Oh my god. Is it Chilwell? I think he's out of position. Maybe we need to look to move him on. Oh my god. Declan Rice. The former West Ham man. The former Irish international. That was a weird phase. But yeah. 3-2. Damn. Come on. Chelsea. Can we save the points? Chilwell goes forward. Into Chanoglu. The dude has been an insane signing so far. Has been worth every penny. He's turned into a goal-scoring midfielder. 3-3. Arsenal at the other end. Whoa, interesting ball at the back post. Silva. No. Terrible. Terrible defending from the old-timer. Maybe he's just exhausted. 4-3. And that's it. Unfortunately, we lose our biggest defeat of the season to a top side, a top European side. Arsenal, with Gabriel Jesus scoring a hat-trick for them. Disappointing, to say the least. But hey, only time will tell how well we're going to do in this first season. Chinoglu's been wicked. 4-3 at the bridge as well. I still think top fours are doable. Top four's definitely alive. Alright, so after 10 games, we've kind of dropped quite a bit with that loss. Aston Villa has pipped us to 7th. They haven't changed that badge though, have they? Yeah, why have they not done that in-game? I never really thought about that. Anyway, we're going to be facing Tottenham Hotspur away. And they've got Tammy Abraham leading the line. This is the Spurs team. Now, you forget that this is the biggest rivalry for Chelsea. Oh my God, James turning into a striker. People forget in his early career, Reece James was actually a striker. He was not a fullback. He's still got it. 1-0 up from a surprising goal scorer in James. Chelsea looking for the second. Lukaku slips in Çalhanoğlu. And the two former Inter Milan players link up. I kind of forgot. I didn't fully comprehend that. Yeah, Çalhanoğlu and Lukaku. Oh, speaking of Rom, he's going to make it 3-0 here, surely. Oh, and he does. They've got chemistry. They operate on such a similar wavelength, being former teammates. 3-0 up against Spurs. Spurs being, well, Spursy. Unfortunately, Kulusevski, he's a really good player. It's a shame he plays for Spurs. Bit of a waste. Go on, Lukaku. He looks so good, man. So quick as well. I feel like he's received a bit of a buff. He wasn't as good when he played for United on career mode. Wasn't like this insane. He makes it 4-1. And we're going to try and correct that Arsenal result, hopefully. Son Heung-min goes up the other end. The South Korean makes it 4-2. But it's going to take a little bit more for Spurs to come back into this one. Just need to hold on now. And that's it. The two Australians do battle. Myself and Postecoglou. But it's ultimately the better Australian to get the result, as Chelsea beat Spurs in a fantastic London derby. Okay, 12th of November now, match against Manchester City. We're going to be hosting them at the Bridge. This could decide our season potentially. After 11 games, we sit in 6th place. Only 9 points separate us from the top. Enzo to Nkunku. Casado. Çalhanoğlu again. Oh, dude. He has been one of the best signings this season. Insane. Marquinhos, as he's a defender, you don't see much of him. Been a little bit disappointed with Nkunku. He needs to step up. But I've been so impressed with Sterling. Oh, and he does. Wow. It's like he heard me. He proved me wrong. Nkunku steps up for the Blues. For Simpzy. Nice. 2-0 up against Manchester City. We're playing some glorious football. To Romelu Lukaku, the clinical finisher. And that's something special. What a sensational goal from a sensational man. 3-0 up. Manchester City trying to get back into this one. Undefined on the move. Who's that? It's a bug. Erling Haaland. What's he doing? Oh, slips through to Bruyne. No. Alright, did you know Erling Haaland plays Minecraft? Oh my god. How relatable. 3-1. Sterling. Can we make it 4-1? Rom. Of course we can. 30 plus years of age. Still got it. Still got crazy finishing attributes. Fernandes dropping back this time. What a ball over the top to James. Flicks it on to Rom. Oh, this is too easy for Romelu Lukaku. He could be this season's top goal scorer. And we managed to smash Manchester City a whopping 5-1. What a result. Romelu Lukaku picking up a hat-trick. Okay, so that puts us to 5th. Match against Manchester United now. As Arsenal sit atop on 36 points, we creep into top 5. Spurs drop even further. United in 3rd. All right, let's get stuck into the Red Devils. A lot of former players either side. Here is the team. Immobile up top. Interesting. Eriksen to Mount. Obviously our former player as well. Oh, I'm so disappointed that they let him go. Fernandes starts off the scoring late in the second half. This has been a super tight match. We haven't really created anything. And this is probably the first match where we've been a little bit subpar. We haven't pushed out against Erik ten Hag's Manchester United very early on at all. Another set piece here. They converted off the last one. Fernandes. Bruno to Anthony to Mount. Oh, Kepa comes out. Grab it, Kepa. Oh no, we've got some Kepa madness here. Yeah. Mason Mount unapologetically celebrating against his former side. Wow. What a bag. And unfortunately, we're not going to get bragging rights here away in the red side of Manchester. Unfortunately, we're going to lose 2-0 to Manchester United. Looking at the league table now, we sit in 7th after 20 games played on 33 points. Those losses are adding up. We're now at the halfway point of the season, and we're in the January transfer window. We're currently receiving a lot of offers for Fofana, as he simply wants more game time. It's hard for him to get into the side. Here is the team. Silva's gone down in stats a little bit, and we might look to rotate the team slightly. We also could maybe bring in Sanchez instead of Kepa. Back in the league, match against Manchester City now. We go to the blue side of Manchester. We've had really good results against them, so hopefully again we can pick up another win. United sit atop, Liverpool 2nd, Arsenal 3rd, Aston Villa in that top 6th place. Alright, there's the team. Let's go. 20 minutes in. Balde. The navy blues facing the light blues. Unfortunately start off the scoring. A fullback as well. Is it Balde? I think that's his name. 1-0 up. Chelsea need to come back in this match. Sterling against his former side. Unapologetically scores. It's 1-1. Erling Haaland on the breakaway. Oh. After restructuring our defense, can they catch him? Marquinhos comes in. No. Unfortunately, Erling Haaland, the Norwegian international, hammers another goal home. 2-1 down. Set play here. Çalhanoğlu whips it. Oh, and somehow Lukaku gets onto the end of it. Did they learn that tactic in Northern Italy? Maybe. 2-2. Man City go forward. Can they get a late winner? Erling Haaland ruining career modes ever since he signed. 3-2 in the 82nd. And this could be a narrow loss for us. It's going to add up. Damn. Unfortunately, we lose. 3-2. 25 games played, 43 points. If we continue on this trajectory, we might not make European football. We'll see. We need to start picking up some wins. Still actively looking to maybe bring some more players in next season. Here's the team though. Tammy facing his former side again. Çalhanoğlu looking to go forward. Has been insane in this career mode for us. Where would we be without him? Finds Sterling. Starts off the scoring before the 20th. Definitely has been a lot more attack-minded than the likes of Fernandes. Oh, Chelsea need a win here. Sterling, as Silva considers retirement, he makes it 2-0. Okay, we're looking good. Just need to build back up that momentum that we had earlier in the season. As Romelu Lukaku goes forward, and slots through a goal, cool, calm and collectedly. It's 3-0 against Tottenham Hotspur. We seem to be beating our main rivals, but we seem to be losing points against, well, teams that are not our rivals, I suppose. We step up for the big games, but not for the smaller ones. 3-0 we win, though. Alright, match against Arsenal now. After 32 games played, we're getting to the crunch part of the season, and I'm learning a lot about this side. Although we don't have any European football, we probably should be doing better. However, reflecting on everyone else, even with European football, a lot of these sides are probably doing better than us. But anyway, match against Arsenal here as we go away to the Emirates. Here is Arsenal's team as we get stuck into them. Jorginho facing us. Nkunku, nice. Burns Saliba, leaves him in the dust. In the box now. Oh! Goes with the nutmeg. And Chelsea start off the scoring a measly 3 minutes in. 1-0 up. Arsenal looking to come back. Saka to Thomas. Partey. Big block. Sanchez coming in. And it's a terrible piece of goalkeeping there. 1-1. Sanchez trying to bring it out after Kepa got dropped at the halfway point of the season. I feel like not having a goalkeeper has probably really let us down. We've scored a lot, but at the end of the day, we've conceded a lot. Sterling makes it 2-1. He's been wicked. Bit of an unorthodox front three, Lukaku and Nkunku and Sterling, but it seems to be working. 2-1 up. Second half now. The Gunners looking to come back. Jesus. Martinelli. Back to Odegaard. He makes it 2-2. Scoring from just inside the box. Chelsea, second half now. Want to come back into this match. Enzo has been released. And never fear, Enzo Fernandez is here. He's taken the lead. It's 5 goals within 60 minutes. Can we just hold on? Arsenal. Oh, they go forward again. Oh, he's getting nervy. Oh my god, we're just letting him run. And they made it 3-3. Unfortunately. Casado. Oh, look at him go. He's burnt 3. No. Can he? He just can! From defensive midfield. Casado. Or Casado, however you say his name. Whatever it is, he's a wicked man. 4-3. Oh no. No, 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 no. I don't even know what to say. Ah, another late winner there for the Gunners. And it's Havertz as well. Gross. 4-4. Unfortunately, we lose. So, at the end mark of the season, after 38 games played, would you believe it? We surprisingly finish in second. I haven't seen this. There is a 3-way draw. The only way we sit there is through goal difference. Spurs finish in 5th. And there's a point separating 2nd and 6th. It was an incredibly tight title race as Manchester City go on to ultimately win it. In the Cups, we've managed to make the FA Cup final. Sterling is the top goal scorer for us, followed by Lukaku with 18, Sterling with 24, Erling Haaland sitting up top. Unfortunately, we did get knocked out early in the Carabao Cup, which is disappointing. But here are some of the announcements. So, we've made top 4. Season 2, coming out the exact same time tomorrow. We will have European football. And now we've got an opportunity to win our first trophy. I feel like we probably didn't deserve to finish in second. It's kind of like that year when Leicester won the league and Spurs undeservedly finished in second. Manchester City go on and win the Carabao. They've gone and done the double. We got knocked out pretty early on, which is disappointing. But overall, a lot to reflect on this season. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. I think not having a world-class goalkeeper is probably the issue. Villarreal and Ajax are in the Conference League. Roma won the Europa League over Liverpool, which is hilarious. But here are the results. Alright, final match of the season. We're going to be hosting Tottenham Hotspur at Wembley. Let's go. Here is the team they're deploying. Postecoglou facing Simpzy. The battle for Australia is about to begin. Unfortunately, 30 minutes in, Basuma steps up. The former Brighton midfielder scores for Tottenham Hotspur. We're 1-0 down early on. Second half now. We've looked nervy, but we have an opportunity with a corner kick. Enzo Fernandez brings it in. Udogie loses it. Sterling slots it home into the bottom right. It's 1-1, and we're keeping our FA Cup dream alive in this fixture. 85th minute. Going to go to an absolute nail-biter here. Last opportunity for Chelsea. If not, it's going to go to penalties. And Raheem, the dream, steps up. Chelsea getting dominated in the first. Miraculously. Just need to hold on here for an historic FA Cup victory against Tottenham Hotspur. And we're going to end the season with a trophy. My first of this Chelsea career series. It feels good. Chelsea are your FA Cup champions after finishing in second this season. Reece James, the captain, lifts the trophy. And there is the team celebrating. Hopefully that's the first of many more to come. I feel like I've grown with this team. We've got the tactics on point. We just need some more personnel. 2-1. Solid victory overall. And let's run through the stats as we end season 1. Liverpool finish in 3rd. United 4th. Spurs in 5th. Newcastle in 7th. What happened in the Champions League? Oh, Barca beat Sevilla. It's an all-Spain final. Roma winning on penalties. Villarreal beating Ajax. Here is the standing. Let's have a look at the overall. Marquinhos with a +1. James with a 2. Nkuku with a 2. Fernandez and Calhanoglu. But so far, reflecting on our players, bringing back Lukaku. What a signing, bro. 18 goals. Sterling has been surprisingly really good. Nkuku can probably lift a little bit more. Calhanoglu for 50 million. Absolute bargain. He was banging goals all over the place. Caicedo, we could look to maybe bring in a replacement for him. Maybe we can find a better midfielder who's slightly higher rated. Enzo Fernandez, I feel like he's sort of still acclimating to the Premier League, as it were. We probably could look for another left back, maybe a centre back, and then a goalkeeper in season 2. But so far, the board's still happy with my achievement. We finished in 2nd. Which is surprising. We've managed to win the FA Cup. We did have a round 3 disappointing exit in the Carabao Cup. But unfortunately, on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for season 2, coming out at the exact same time tomorrow. Let me know feedback and suggestions in the comments. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good YouTube stuff for the algorithm, for the algo. And then hopefully in season 2, we've got Champions League football. The teams learnt my tactic. We're getting some familiarity with the players. I have shuffled the side a bit. Hopefully next season we can go on and try and win the Premier League or the Champions League. Or I'll probably consider season 2 a failure. But stay tuned for more FC, FIFA, career mode content on the channel. I'm feeling good again. And we're definitely going to try and pump out career mode content for you guys, particularly over the month of December. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Wouldn't be where I am as a YouTuber without you guys' support. So thank you so much. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.